Mr. Farage, what's happened? What's happened?
Forced out and not allowed back in. Nigel Farage and Conservative politicians from across Europe find themselves on the wrong side of the police in Brussels today.
Just doing my job, so...
Yeah.
With the conference descending into chaos, the local mayor branded it an extremist event that was not welcome in the city.
Have you seen the people in the room? I mean, do this look like a bunch of yobs to you? Far, far from it. These are a lot of very respectable, very eminent people. I mean, we've got bishops here, we've got Prime Minister of a country here, we've got European royal family here. I mean, these are very respectable people. There's also no protest outside of any significance at all. It's about closing down an ideology.
And for a man making a speech about cancer culture, he seemed to be rather enjoying this moment.
Are you prepared generally to be pulled off the stage?
I couldn't wait. I was ready for them. I was ready for them. Apparently they came in whilst I was on stage, saw the cameras and then withdrew. Pity.
Tensions did, however, rise as organisers scrambled to deal with what would be the third cancellation in as many days, with police insistent outside that everyone needed to go.
I told you earlier, the authorities have decided to shut off the event, and I'm here to signify the decision. So I have the papers here, and I'm here to enforce the decision.
Meanwhile, inside the venue, the conference limped on, with Suella Braverman's speech, meant to be a punchy attack on her old boss, the Prime Minister, completely overshadowed.
Just above your reaction to what's gone on here today.
It's a real shame that the thought police, instructed by the Mayor of Brussels, saw fit to try and undermine and denigrate what is free speech and free debate. I remember the words of Mrs. Thatcher, and I'm going to misquote her, but the more ridiculous and far-fetched and extremist their attempts are to silence us, the more cheered on I am, because it just shows that they've lost the political argument.
The Hungarian Prime Minister is due here tomorrow, but that is now in doubt, though organisers seem determined to push on.
I invite you to stay with us for as long as the festivities go on.
Today was just the latest skirmish in the constant battles around free speech. But the rather blunt use of the police, far from shutting these politicians up, seemed only to amplify their arguments. Darren McCaffrey, Sky News in Brussels.